the Age of Uncertainty podcast by Nigel Baker.
Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me.
Hello everybody and welcome to our first special episode of the Age of Uncertainty podcast. Now I just want to let you know this wasn't the actual planned episode on product owner, servant leader. That is coming, but whilst doing that episode I've been distracted, as is wont with someone with my type of brain. Ooh, squirrel! This particular podcast is going to be a very short and swift one all around the ScrumAlliance. Now I'm a member of the ScrumAlliance and recently they just opened up a board of directors spot, so one of the directors of the ScrumAlliance, and opening up for people to apply to become a board member. Now you may not know this, but I almost got on the board of the ScrumAlliance 10 years ago, pretty much now. Okay, I was nominated to be on the board and I actually lost by, I think it was a handful of votes. I like to joke at the time, hanging chads. Arrgh. The joke was I was not on social media at that time, and in fact I was on my honeymoon whilst the election was happening, and so I missed out and lost by a few votes to a friend of mine, Mitch Lacey. Well, 10 years later, the chance is coming back around. Though things have happened over those 10 years, so I don't think it's very likely I would actually even get nominated for the board, let alone actually get elected. But whilst having a conversation on social media, I had a grand idea of, if I was on the board, what would I try and help the ScrumAlliance to achieve? So I wrote this out in an email to Howard, the product owner of the ScrumAlliance, just in terms of a discourse, in terms of a chat we were having about Agile and direction it's going in terms of the Alliance. And I thought, do you know what? This is too good to waste on just an email to Howard. Sorry, Howard. So I stuck it in some tweets and stuck it in to nominate myself for the board of directorship of the ScrumAlliance. Yeah, that is a bit naughty, I guess. What I wanted to do this podcast about is just for 5 minutes tell you what that content was. Because whilst my political career is probably going nowhere, I think some of these ideas are quite interesting, and the way I've codified them may help us set a direction for Agile in the future, or the ScrumAlliance in particular. I basically said we need to take a chance. And chance is an acronym. C.H.A.N.C.E. The first C is change. Change we all can believe in. Any organisation needs to approach change from a practical and pragmatic point of view. There's no point being on the sidelines declaiming the world to be terrible if we're not taking practical, personal steps to help improve this world. Okay? You can moan, you can groan, or you can get in there and actually start making change happen. That's the C. But the H is equally as important, because whilst you can be practical and pragmatic, as I said in some other videos on this channel, that can lead you down some dark Machiavellian paths. So we must all do it with the right heart. You know, with principles, with integrity, showing the right mindset with the right soul. With the right heart and being practical, for me those two things can really help organisational change happen, transform. The A, so CH, now the A is Agile. I believe the ScrumAlliance should be an Agile organisation, and Howard and Melissa have done some great work on that. Eating our own dog food, drinking our own champagne. If we can't embrace those Agile methods and approaches, how can we expect other people to do so as well? We can't be those hypocritical doctors who sit there slightly overweight, smoking and drinking, giving you advice on how to go on a diet. We need to not only show the right principles in terms of heart, but show the right practices in terms of agility. C-H-A. N. N is for Nigel. So what they've all got to do is really embrace... No, it's not. N's for the Nigel scale. Yeah, I really think no, it's not. N is just for novel. You know, new, exciting, different. Any form of Agile movement must be at the front of the movement. It must keep moving. We can't stay staid or static in old approaches. As we learn more, it's part of the Agile Manifesto. We are discovering more, not we have discovered more. And so any Agile organization must have that built into them. We must share new, we must share exciting, we must be forward thinking in terms of our organizational methods, practices, and the things we talk about. C.H.A.N.C E. What's that? C? That's about community. Community, community, community. Any organization needs to be community based, about the people, for the people, right? This is not the ScrumAlliance. I love it's a non-profit. It's not there to generate revenue and cash for some owners, it's for the members, by the members, transforming the world of work for the many, not transforming the bank accounts of the few. And the final E could be education. The final E should be educating. Why? We're about expanding, learning, understanding, educating. The ScrumAlliance must be an ing organisation, learning, sharing, advancing, always looking to improve and go forth. So it's not just about spreading the learn, whatever that means. It's about helping people learn, spreading the learning, ing over ed, as I've said in some previous videos. So C.H.A.N.C.E. Change, heart, agility, novel, community, educating. That is what I believe any organisation out there talking about Agile should be embracing. As part of the ScrumAlliance, I hope they will embrace that. Talking to Howard today, he feels they very much are. I feel that's what I would bring to that board of directors, but who cares about me? It's not about power, ego and status. I would like to see those things taken forward. If you would too, I'd like you to share those ideas with people around the Alliance. It's not about me, it's about them. Let's take a chance on those things and try and help us move forward. In the end, this is about transforming the world of work. Well, the world of work is actually a first step, a baby step, a slice. We need to be transforming the world, really. And how do you do that? One bite at a time. Let's take a chance on this first bite. Anyway, that's what was interesting me for the moment, so I thought I'll stick it in a video, because to be frank, my two daughters and my wife don't care about this stuff at all, but I thought that's something we could take a chance on, because the world today is a funky place with some real serious things going on. I'm not here to preach at you, I'm not here to give you my opinion on that, but I will say in dark times we need to take chances to improve how we work and improve how the world works. I think that's something Agile organisations should be looking into. That's all I wanted to say. That's possibly the shortest video I've ever done. Short and sharp. That's how I always wish these videos would be. Soon, that other product owner video will arrive. I promise you. Life's just been really complex at the moment, but I'll get that out as soon as I can. Thank you for joining me for this quick, short video. I will hope to see you in the next one. I hope to see you around. Thank you so much. Take care. Keep safe out there wherever you are. And good night.
Next episode.
Product owner, servant leader.